Stay together.
3 single men and 3 single women
Oh my God.
will meet in complete darkness.
Can you see your fingers?
No, zilch.
And will be filmed using infrared cameras which can see everything the participants cannot.
I like that. That's sexy.
Will they find true love based on personality alone?
Should we do the Helen Keller?
Do looks really matter?
He could be a troll. That's not gonna work.
The men and women will live in separate wings of the house with no chance of seeing each other outside of the darkroom. Then, at the end of the hour, they will choose the one partner that they want to see revealed.
Oh God.
What will happen when the lights are finally turned on?
She's not my ideal look, but I'm definitely attracted to her.
And tonight, a dramatic turn of events leads to a shocking conclusion.
Really?
In the end, will any of them continue to date, or will they walk away, leaving their partners behind?
Cheers.
It's the age-old question, is love blind?
6 years old. I'm a part-time personal trainer. My dad passed away when I was 11. And when I was 15 years old, I was actually diagnosed with cancer myself. I went through 6 months of chemotherapy, 3 weeks of radiation, and I've been fine ever since. Based on what I've been through, I want to be the dad that my dad wasn't able to be to me. So I'm looking for that perfect someone in my life at this point who's family-oriented, who has the same ideas and beliefs and values that I have. Wow.
My name is Philip. I'm 27 years old. I joined the United States Marine Corps when I was 18 for the GI Bill to go to school and to help me become a better person. I'm interested in this experiment because I find it kind of hard to actually find someone who has depth. So it's kind of nice to get an opportunity to get to know somebody from the heart first, and then hopefully, you know, you can find something deeper.
Phil, nice to meet you, man.
My name is Billy Ray, 33 years old. My experience with love has been wonderful and not everlasting. I've seen my dad married 3 times. I've seen my mother married 3 times. I've seen my stepfather married 4. So for me, more important than getting married is to never get a divorce, and I'll be patient until I find the one that's the only one.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Billy Ray.
I'm Sasha. I'm 30, and I'm a writer. Dating in the dark is going to be hard for me because I'm very superficial. And I usually date boys who are hot. What I'm really hoping is to meet somebody who can fall in love with me for the crazy, super loud girl that I am. I want someone who gets as excited as I do. And that's hard to find because I get really excited.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm Megan. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a nanny. I have a really conservative family, but the kind of guys I usually go for are eclectic, preferably scruffy, tattooed, a little rough around the edges. So what I'm looking for is somebody that has that capability of dealing with my conservative family and enjoying time with my less conservative friends.
I'm Sasha.
Megan.
My name's Jennifer. I'm 30 years old, and I'm in the military. I definitely think that me being in the military plays a huge factor on me being single, because a lot of men can't handle the fact that I am definitely a chick that has to be in control of a situation. I'm looking for a mature person because I am at that point in my life where I would like to get married and have a family.
All right, girls.
Fill that baby up. All right. Well, good luck to you.
To 6'3" men who look like models.
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, how's it going?
My name's Rossi. I'm going to be your host while you're here. So here's the deal. You guys are going to be sequestered from the girls the entire time on opposite ends of the house, and the only time you'll be able to meet is in this dark room. Now, gentlemen, I'm telling you, it is a dark, dark room.
Okay.
So to kick things off, we're going to do what we always do and send you in on a group date.
Oh, my God.
Okay? Now, it's all about just getting to know these guys and letting these guys get to know you. Ladies, I'll see y'all later. Enjoy.
Okay.
Upstairs.
All right.
Let's do it.
Wow. I have no game plan. Wow, this is pitch black.
Stay together.
Okay, there's narrow. One,
Okay.
two.
Oh, here's the door right here.
There's a glass table here.
What a trip to first initially shut sight off.
Can you see your fingers?
No, zilch.
Simply by lack of sight, there's no guards up. And if there are, they're dissolved immediately.
Oh, my God.
What's up, ladies?
Wait, keep talking so we can follow the sound of the voices.
Right here.
Oh, I found a chair. Here. Do you have another? Yeah. Hi, boys.
Well, hello, ladies.
This is so crazy.
me.
Let's do this real fast. Let's go names.
Let's start with you boys first.
Okay, hello ladies, my name is Billy Ray.
Hi, Billy Ray.
How are you?
I'm Chris.
All right, and far right is Phil.
I'm Megan.
Megan.
I'm Jen.
Jen, what's up?
I'm Sasha.
Sasha, what's up? What would you guys figure would be like an ideal date?
My perfect date is I want you to make me laugh so hard that I almost barf. If you can do that, it's perfect. Make me pee my pants. That's perfect.
She wants to vomit, piss herself.
Perfect date for me would be train, play some volleyball on the beach. I'm also in the military.
Well, Brance.
I'm in the Air Force.
I was actually pretty optimistic about Jennifer because I'm also a military guy, so I kind of look for a girl who is ultimately giving. I like that. That's sexy.
When it comes to a good date, I really like doing really adventurous things. There's a lion rehabilitation program that's in Zimbabwe, where you get to help rehabilitate like lion cubs and lions into a national preserve.
To go to Zimbabwe and take care of lions. That says I am a giver, you know, I am a romantic.
Megan, I totally want to date you right now. Like, the boys all have to get in line. Oh my God, I want to do that with you.
I like my dates to consist of things that are fun. I'm very active. I love to work out. Personal trainer as well.
The one that stood out the most would have to be Chris. Chris and I have a lot in common. He enjoys working out. I can't physically see him, but I definitely think we'll hit it off.
Bye, boys.
It's great talking with you.
Yeah, don't fall.
Seriously.
Oh, whose hand am I holding, Jen?
All right.
Oh, yay.
Good job.
Billy Ray and Chris are the two that are...
They're obviously the front runners.
You made your selection, yeah?
Me? No.
No?
They're all in the middle. What about you?
Me, I got a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah?
Easily, yeah. Megan 1, Sasha 2, Jen 3 for me.
And why is Jen 3?
I'm not an active workouter.
You can tell that Chris is the most confident.
You could tell he's young, too.
I felt sexual tension. I mean, maybe you weren't paying attention, but, you know. This is Sasha.
They're being playful.
Coming up next, the individual dates generate some heat.
Oh, his body was to die for.
Oh my gosh, it's their wallet.
And wallets and purses are put to the test.
Jennifer's lipstick was chewed into, and I was like, Jennifer just probably had some munching problems.
Ray and Megan, who chose each other.
1, 2.
Who is it?
Okay, I didn't know if anybody's in it. All right, I'm coming to the...
Love seat.
Okay, now, okay.
Okay.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm here, I'm good.
Okay, good. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your family?
Father has passed on.
Was he just older, or?
No, he was in that job. He was in and out of jail quite a bit, and he overdosed. Is what happened to him.
That's okay.
Is your family like a touchy subject, or?
Not at all. You ask me anything, I will tell you the truth.
Okay. Billy Ray seemed really nice. I don't think he necessarily has the kind of relationship with his family that I would hope for.
Billy Ray got a second date when Sasha invited him.
Hello? I think that he could be really intriguing. I just need to know if he's got a little bit of fire, some of that oompapa.
Should we do the Helen Keller? Face, and there's facial hair. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't help at all.
I mean, you can't tell whether I'm a good father from that.
You're a father?
No.
I was gonna say.
No, are you a mother?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
I'm a mother to a cat who's really compulsive.
The way we found out that I was allergic
To
to things
cats?
like kitties is when one beat me within an inch of my life in my crib.
No.
My mom tells me.
Here's the big thing. I'm obsessed with animals. First thing he told me is he's allergic to cats. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
I am searching for somebody that appreciates life as much as I do. You?
We all work. I work a ton. I work like a
Right.
16-hour day, and I love that.
We're opposite that way.
Really?
I'm so lazy. My first impression of Sasha is she doesn't strike me as somebody that ever actually relaxes, and I do. Maybe more so than I should.
I was with Billy Ray,
Okay.
and I'm not digging it. I felt like I was on a date with my uncle. It just didn't seem like he had the oomph. Like, I'm a lot of oomph, and I don't need somebody to match my oomph, but I need somebody who can handle my oomph, and I think I might be too oomphy for him.
Next, Chris was invited by Jen.
I knew from the moment that I met Chris that we definitely have a lot in common. I think it's great that we both enjoy fitness. To test your ability, I wanted to see if you can do a push-up with me on your back.
All right, let's do it. It'll be worth it. Let's go. Come on. All right. So, I'm assuming this is open space. Let's just
That's
try
funny.
this. Get on.
Okay.
Ready?
You good? Yay! Oh, 2 of them!
Chris has great muscles. Oh, his body was to die for.
Next, Phil invited Jen into the darkroom.
I'm a military girl.
Okay. When did you go in?
I've been in 6 years.
Reserve or?
I am in the Air National Guard, but I have an AGR position, which means I'm active duty.
Yeah. The build that she holds as of right now is pretty high, so I can tell that she really is a go-getter. So that's automatically attractive.
I definitely love to dance. I'm not the best salsa dancer,
Can
but
you really dance?
I was voted best dancer in high school. I went to a private school. You know what they say about us private school? We definitely have a lot of similarities, and I look forward to going on another date with Phil and see what else that he has to offer.
After Sasha's bad date with Billy Ray, she decided to invite Chris.
All right, now look at your profile. Here we go. Ready? All right.
This is kind of sexy. It's like all sexy. Like the rest of them was like, tell me about your family.
All right, so tell me about your family, though, for real. Okay, let me tell you about my family.
Yeah.
Okay.
So family is divorced.
So, no, basically what happened was we had like the perfect Brady Bunch family. When I was about 8 years old, my dad got sick with a brain tumor. He was sick for about 3.5 years, ended up passing away when I was 11.
Oh.
And then when I was actually 15, I had this bump, went to the doctor, it turned out to be Hodgkin's disease, which is Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you are
So-
killing me right now.
No.
I have to hug you now. I'm just like,
No, you don't. No, that's not a big deal.
wow.
People have been through way worse than that, you know? You can't live your life in fear.
When Chris told me everything about his past, I felt kind of privileged. And especially a guy like that who seems like he's all built and buff, and I think I was expecting something a little bit less sincere. So coming from him, I was both disarmed and really pleased.
Oh boy.
Who was it with?
It was with Chris.
And?
I totally like him. He almost made me cry. And did not talk to me about fitness at all.
That was a good first date for me.
Dude.
Chris has really sparked an attraction with us. There's always women competing for men, but I usually get what I want.
Interesting.
The women's purses.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, it's their wallet.
This is my favorite.
These are the men's wallets. Dig through and see what you can learn.
I do this all the time on dates anyway. Dude, you learn so much. Okay, wait, who do you want to start with?
Billy Ray,
Go
let me
for
turn
it,
on
girl.
the volume.
Lottery tickets. He spent $6 on lottery tickets.
Apparently his last $6.
I thought that Billy Ray was a little bit more responsible, a little bit more mature. And now I see that maybe he's sort of a dreamer because he's got lotto cards.
Okay, I'm gonna go Sasha.
All right, let's see what Sasha has. Here, dump it out.
With Sasha's purse, there was a ton of stuff in it, chaotic.
You didn't have to put a sign there that said Sasha. Didn't need to. I could have opened that purse and said, this is Sasha's purse.
All right, we got Philip's wallet here.
Philip.
First things first.
Money. That's some cream right there.
$422 and a slew of credit cards.
Wow.
Phil definitely likes to shop, so that's one thing we have in common. I love to shop.
Jennifer's purse looked like she's a rough girl. You can tell every once in a while, you know, when she doesn't have a workout and can't get to a protein shake, she get to chewing on her purse. All right.
That thing's beat up.
Oh! Dude, she don't even just chew on the bag, she chew on the look, she's like... Jennifer's lipstick itself was chewed into, and I was like, Jennifer just probably has some munching problems.
All right, Chris.
Chris.
$70.
It's $70. Chris knows how to give CPR.
Oh. Chris's wallet was maybe the most realistic. It just kind of seemed like his was that happy medium where it has, you know, some cash, but not like over the top.
All right, you guys ready for Megan?
Oh, yeah, she's super hip.
There's really nothing in it. So she's pretty simple. Megan had a very fashionable looking purse, very neat and clean, very organized, which is very attractive. And after looking through all the purses, I feel like I got a better understanding of each girl.
Coming up next, we're going to reveal who your most compatible partner should be. Unexpected matchups create tension in the darkroom.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But Chris continues to win over the ladies.
I'm starting to get a crush on Chris.
We're jealous here.
When
Great.
Today is the day where we're going to reveal who your most compatible partner should be. Now, this is all based on your pre-interviews and the questionnaires you filled out before arriving. We're also going to give you a compatibility score. So this is kind of let you know how compatible you are with this person.
Right.
So when you find out who they are, you go out with them on an individual date, and we'll see, if you actually have chemistry. Whenever you guys are ready, just take a look over here at the big screen. And gentlemen, good luck, have fun.
Thanks.
See y'all later.
Oh, God.
Billy Ray!
That's why being good on paper doesn't make for a good relationship.
70. All right.
Jennifer.
Phil.
Feel it.
Nice.
You're like Mary. Shut up.
Megan.
No, I'm gonna punch you in the face. No. Don't be that girl. Nobody likes that girl.
We're jealous here.
That's you.
When I found out that I was matched up with Megan at 71%, I was very, very excited because I knew that it was my first date and her first date, and for that reason, I thought that I'd bring some food, maybe have a little taste test, kind of break the ice a little bit. I actually brought some food up here.
You did?
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
Okay.
a taste test.
Okay.
Okay. If you get 6 out of 6, what do I do?
You have to give me, I don't know if you're familiar, but an arm tickle.
Okay. I think
It's like
I know
where
what
you
it
just
is.
like trace your fingers along my arm.
All right. Here's the first one.
Okay, okay.
Here we go.
What is that?
An apple?
Good.
It's a really bad apple. Not gonna lie.
Here, spit it out in my hand. Here, spit it out. No, for real.
No, I got it in my
It's not a big
hand.
deal. Put it on the plate.
He let me spit it out and he took it in his hand. Like, didn't make me hold on to it. I was like, that's so cute.
Okay, what's this? Don't bite my finger.
Bread?
Yep. We had a good time. I think she enjoyed it, and that's pretty much all I was really going for, just to add an activity, get her to laugh and loosen up. Wow, 6 for 6.
So that means you owe me an arm tickle.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
All right.
All right. Can you tell a lot by an arm tickle?
Yeah, actually. I almost got the chills.
So are you more like the homebody, or do you like to go out and party?
I'm a little bit of both. I really enjoy spending time with my family, and I spend a lot of time with them. I also really enjoy going out with my friends.
Knowing that she's very family-oriented and all the other things that are very compatible with us, she seems like a very good, genuine girl who would stick by you through thick and thin, and is definitely a girl that could potentially be standing next to me long-term.
You look all flushed and happy. Smiling.
I had a really good date. It was so much fun.
Interesting. I'm baffled as to how Billy Ray and I were 70% compatible because there is nothing compatible about us. How soon after meeting someone, right now, do you feel you'd be ready to get married?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
A year? 2 years, maybe?
And my answer is, I don't know when I'll be ready.
Phil invited her.
I don't even know what I'm stepping into.
Well, I just want to tell you, like, going on all these dates, like, I think that you and Chris totally blow me away.
What exactly is your heart looking for?
I'm looking for my best friend.
Short answer is your heart is looking for a best friend.
A best friend and a lover. After going on several dates with both Chris and Phil, if I had to pick, it would have to be Chris.
I think in your head you already know who it is. Chris, keep that. Keep that. You already know who it is, so don't stress about the answer at all. I don't think my feelings were hurt in any way, shape, or form by not finding the perfect girl here. I just came to the realization that if you really love somebody, you're gonna do what's right, not necessarily what you want.
After having struck out with Sasha and with no interest in Jen, Billy Ray tried again with Megan.
What is your most important aspect of a relationship?
I think everyone should be honest. After a while, sight matters.
There's some people that I meet, and I'm like, they're okay, they're not bad looking.
Right.
And then you get to know them, and they miraculously become extremely sexy,
Megan, I'm sure, is a sweetheart, but I felt zero connection. She's talking, I'm listening, I'm putting information in head. That was as romantic as it got today.
Okay.
All right, go on, get.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to know there isn't my perfect girl, and they're not here.
Next,
You can tell a lot by the way a girl kisses.
Chris takes on more than he can handle.
I'm exhausted, man.
I don't know how those bitches on The Bachelor do it.
When dating in the dark continues. Hello, ladies.
Hi. Hi.
The time has come for your final dates. And it is ladies' choice. So you ladies get to pick the man that you want to spend your final date with. And the guys, we don't have a choice. So, ladies, one at a time, you're each going to go to the computer, send them a message, and good luck. For their final dates, all three ladies chose Chris.
Wow. I guess. Look at this dude.
How you feeling?
How you feeling?
Flattered, at least? Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Why don't you give us some tips there, homie?
I just came to the realization that I'm kind of like Billy Ray in a sense where the girls didn't do anything for me. I figured it's not fair for me to lie to them, so I felt as if, the best thing that I could do was to kind of coach Chris into something that would actually help him get to where he needed to be.
Look, brother, you go on the dates, and you enjoy yourself. I need to figure out what I want to know about each girl. It was very flattering to be picked by all three girls for Ladies' Choice, but I've never been in a situation where I've dated multiple girls at the same time.
I'm gonna take both of you down. Watch me do it.
This is nerve-wracking.
I feel like all three of us are into Chris, and it's gonna be up to him who he decides to pursue, and that's nerve-wracking, because I really want to be chosen. I don't know how those bitches on The Bachelor do it.
All three of us had started developing kind of a connection with Chris. And so when I went in there, I was like, I'm just gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna try and win him over. So, man of the hour.
What do you mean?
You got 3 dates. Are you excited?
Yeah, of course. So, what else do you want to know about me? Anything?
One experience that you've had, like, an amazing experience that sticks out in your head.
Like if I had one day to live, I would go to the lake. Like I'm a very laid-back, relaxed guy who likes to put on a t-shirt, board shorts, and flip-flops.
Right. It's funny that you say that because my family, we call ourselves river rats, Like,
Yeah.
that was, like, all of our family vacations was, can I wish?
You can tell a lot by the way a girl kisses. So I told myself I will kiss all three girls to see how they kiss. And I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
I'm putting my finger over your lips.
I have red lipstick on.
Okay, it's all right. So I'm telling you to be quiet for a second.
Now you got red lipstick all over you.
It's all right.
I forgot what I was saying. I really like Chris. We get along really well, and it's really good to be able to get to know him more, and I'm still having those feelings where I would like to get to know more about him. Don't forget to wipe your face off.
I will. Probably on my shirt.
Bye.
I was so nervous walking up those stairs. I knew it was the last date, and I never realized how easy it was to emotionally get attached to Chris. So that was a little intimidating. I want you to tell me your most embarrassing moment.
To make a very, very long story short, I was diagnosed with cancer at 15 years old. And as a result, I didn't have any hair. So I was wearing a hat in the back of the classroom, and we had a substitute teacher one day. And the substitute came in, and she took roll, and she called my name, and I said, here. And she looked up and said, can everybody take off their hats? So I put my head down, just hoping that the situation would go away. And it got to the point where somebody had to whisper, oh, he has cancer. And she ended up coming up to me after class and apologizing and everything else. But still, that's by far my most embarrassing moment.
Chris is a very unique individual. He's the only guy that is very open about what's going on with his life, and most men don't know how to be so open. So I think Chris has really sparked an attraction with all the ladies.
Can I kiss you on my cheek?
Of course you can. You don't think I'm a player, do you?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
We got like 2 seconds left.
Oh.
Wow. It was the most unbelievable kiss. We were extremely compatible when our lips touched, and It literally felt like it was meant to be.
All right,
Bye.
have a good night.
Waiting to go on my final date with Chris was so nerve-wracking because now you know you're competing against other people and you really want to leave a great last impression. How important is sex to you in a relationship?
How important is sex?
Yeah.
I don't have one-night stands. I'm a relationship kind of guy. What about you?
For me,
Yeah.
sex and affection, it's important to me.
Okay. The problem with Sasha is she seems a little too sexual. Everything else, though, Sasha's a great girl. I felt like we had great chemistry.
I just want you to know that you totally made this experience for me, and I'm so glad you were here.
Where are you?
My kiss with Sasha was very, very aggressive. You could definitely tell that she's the sexual type. For me personally, it may have been a little too aggressive.
So, guys, Romeo.
What's up, man?
I'm exhausted, man.
Number one, who's in the lead?
Jen, and we kissed. It was amazing.
Is that the only kiss? Was Jen?
No,
The second one, I'm assuming, is Sasha. Or was it all three?
all three.
Really?
But, I don't know, man.
I know every one of us is trying to find, you know, the man of our dreams, and whoever he selects, you know, we could be friends after this.
All three of us are duking it out for this one guy who we all think is amazing, and we've never even seen him. He could be a troll.
Coming up next,
We're giving him all the control and all the power, two things I hate giving away to people.
the time comes for Chris to see all three women in the light.
There's definitely competition, and everyone's trying to win his heart.
When Dating in the Dark continues.
Hey, Billy Ray, you getting ready for the prom in there, bro?
It's been there forever. Today's a huge day. You know, I'm looking for that family-oriented girl, the all-American girl next door, who I'm obviously attracted to, and I have that with all three girls.
There's definitely competition because we all are interested in Chris, and it's neck and neck with all the girls, and we're definitely trying to win his heart.
What happens when all three of us choose Chris, and then we're giving him all the control and all the power, two things I hate giving away to people, because at this point, it will be 100% what do you look like?
The participants were allowed to choose the one person they wanted to see revealed in the light. Billy Ray and Phil invited no one. All three women invited Chris. All three women invited Chris. Now Chris has the unique opportunity to see Jennifer, Megan, and Sasha to help him decide who is right for him.
It's going to be a difficult decision because I want to get married, I want to have kids, and I want to have the perfect family.
It's been really nice getting to know Chris in the dark room because the more that we spend time together, the more we realize how much we have in common. I hope Chris is stylish and maybe a little rugged.
Megan and I have a lot in common, and I like to think that I go for a girl for her inner beauty. And if Megan's outer beauty is as beautiful as her inner beauty, then she's the all-around perfect package.
I'm really nervous because I think seeing me will definitely be a major deciding factor for Chris.
Hey!
I see a smile on his face.
So Megan.
So?
Appearance-wise, she looks like a bigger girl than most girls I've dated in the past. She's not my ideal look, but I'm definitely attracted to her.
Chris, generally speaking, doesn't look like the type of guy I would go out with. I think from my look, you could tell that I like music and I like going to car shows and, you know, that I don't work out. And then from Chris's look, you can tell that he takes a lot of pride in the way he looks, which is fantastic, but it's just different. And I don't know if that would be problematic with him as well.
I'm gonna see Sasha. I think Sasha and I have great chemistry because we have a lot of things in common. And I think Sasha's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be one of those things where I wanna see if I personally can be as attracted to Sasha's looks as I am her personality.
I'm nervous that Chris won't find me attractive, I won't be pretty enough, because now you know you're competing against other people.
Oh, God.
And I just keep thinking, am I pretty, or do I just think I'm pretty because my mommy tells me I'm pretty? I'm really hoping that when the light comes on, he likes what he sees and I like what I see, and we had enough of a connection in the dark that something good can happen. And the lights come up, and I'm complete deer in the headlights. I can't see, my eyes can't adjust, and you don't know what to do with your hands, and you don't know what to do with your anything, and you're just like, ah, here I am. You almost feel naked.
Now that's a deeper smile right there.
Man. Again, she's a bigger girl than I'm used to. She has red hair.
Really?
Look at you, yeah, red hair. Red hair. More often than not, I'm not attracted to redheads, so I didn't find her very attractive.
The first thing that I looked at was what he was wearing, and it looked like a suit that he borrowed from his dad. And the hair was just a little too spiky, and he looked so young. And I realized that when he wasn't speaking, I wasn't attracted to him anymore.
I'm going to see Jen.
I just want to hear good news.
All right, hopefully, we'll see. Between all three girls, I think Jen and I had the most sexual chemistry. When we kissed, it felt the most right. It's all about, am I attracted to Jen? And I'm really, really excited to see her revealed.
I knew from the moment that I met Chris, we definitely have a lot in common. So I'm really excited to meet him. I've just never been so nervous in my life. Chris has the biggest smile. He has cute little dimples. He's gorgeous, and I am totally attracted to him, but he looks extremely young, though, like brotherly young.
Jen's by far the most attractive. She's got a wild, attractive side to her. I was definitely attracted to Jen. She has a beautiful face, but to me, Jen seems to have more of a wild look, more of a strong personality. So at this point, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It's really difficult.
Coming up next, find out who will meet Chris on the balcony and who will walk away.
Romantically, Chris and I hit it off.
I need to really kind of evaluate the importance of looks in fitting into my lifestyle.
When Dating in the Dark continues. Chris has finally seen all three women in the light, and they've all seen him. This should make for a very interesting situation here on the balcony. One man, three women. Will Chris choose to meet one of them here to continue dating? And will that one woman choose to meet him?
When it comes to picking a girl for a long-term relationship, that's obviously a pretty life-altering event. That's something that's extremely important to me because of my background and being so family-oriented. So it's going to be a difficult decision.
I honestly usually date men who are more attractive than Chris. Now my question for myself is whether I can remember all the great stuff that happened in the dark room when we were just connecting on an emotional level and see if that's enough.
Romantically, Chris and I hit it off. The only thing that would hold me back would be his age and the fact that I feel like he's my little brother. So I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet.
I have a really good connection with Chris. Chris's style and the way he takes care of himself would fit really well into like my family life, but in regard to like my social life, I don't think my friends would feel comfortable around him. I need to really kind of evaluate the importance of looks in, you know, kind of fitting into my lifestyle.
So I've just made my decision.
Of the 3 girls that I had to choose from, I was the most attracted to Jen, personality-wise and physically.
And when we kissed, it felt like this is a girl that I can kiss for the rest of my life.
Though Chris had chosen Jen as his favorite, any one or all 3 of the women could show up on the balcony, creating a very awkward situation.
Come on, man. I'm not quite sure what Jen's decision is going to be. Is she going to walk through the front door, or is she going to walk through the balcony door? The anticipation is starting to really wear on me, and I'm really anxious.
The thing that I realized throughout this experiment is that looks totally matter to me, and I think they matter to the rest of the world too, and anybody who says differently is lying. I know I'm superficial, and I'm kind of okay with that.
Sasha and I had great chemistry, but at the same time, I didn't find Sasha attractive enough to see myself dating, you know, in the near future.
I decided not to meet Chris on the balcony because I feel like if I would have met him on the balcony, that I would be leading him on when I already had like doubts about where he would fit.
I saw Megan walk out the door. You know, we had a
Chris on the balcony because I feel like if I would have met him on the balcony, that I would be leading him on when I already had like doubts about where he would fit.
I saw Megan walk out the door. You know, we had a great time in the dark room. But when she was first revealed, I pretty much knew immediately that she wasn't my type. I'm really anxious. I want to know if Jen's going to come out on the balcony. I'm not quite sure what she's going to do, and it's really nerve-wracking looking back and forth between the 2 doors.
Chris is romantic, he's sexy, and I definitely am attracted to his personality. I know he's a little young, but I haven't made up my decision yet.
Come on, Jen.
I feel horrible about not choosing Chris. He's a great guy. Unfortunately, he's a little young for me, and it breaks my heart because he would be my perfect match.
Who knows why Jen didn't come out on the balcony? Maybe it's because she's not attracted to me. Maybe it's because she felt too much pressure. Maybe it's because I'm not the man of her dreams. I thought this would be a great opportunity to meet the perfect girl. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. You know, life goes on. I've been through way too much in my life to allow this to stop me. I know that that special girl is going to come around at some point, and when she does, I'll be ready.